Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to this Wednesday evening chill stream on the VATSIM network, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Phoenix Block 2, V2 Block 2 update with the IAE engines. And today we are doing JetBlue Ops. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this going. We just loaded the flight plan and requested ground services. So let's go ahead and look at our operational flight plan. As you can see, departure time is scheduled for 1:55 Zulu, and it is 1:41 Zulu. Needless to say, we ain't gonna make it on time. All right, so let's go ahead and save as much time as possible. We go to data and we will go to aircraft status, verify the database is good, as well as the engine types, which are V2527A5. Then we go to init. We'll do init request, and today we are JetBlue 617. So JetBlue 617, that's our flight number. Cost index, we are cost index 47 today. We'll be cruising at flight level 220. All right, that is done. And while we are at it, let's just request the winds. Winds are requested, and also the weather is today being the 7th at an hour ago. Winds are 040 at 8 knots, and we have the altimeter at 3011 for the altimeter. So we'll go ahead and set the altimeter for 3001, rather 3001. All right, altimeter is set 3001. And block fuel today, we should be getting 12,558 pounds of fuel. We have 12,560 pounds of fuel, so that is good. We come to the fuel page, we verify that it's balanced, and let's go ahead and turn on the fuel pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let's go ahead and turn on the seatbelt signs as well. All right, so we have our company message. Let's return, and we need to take, there you go, we need to look at our load sheet. Today we are gonna be 122,000 pounds and 122,200, and our max zero fuel weight is 32.7. So init, we'll go to init B, 122.2, and our max zero fuel weight 32.7, and our block fuel is 12.6. We got it done. All right, with that being said, flight plan, we're going from Boston. I believe Boston ops are runway 9er today. And what is our SED? SOX 7 with a SOX transition. So we'll follow the SOX 7 with the SOX transition, and it's gonna continue on. JFK, we're planning for departure 3 at ILS 4 right today, which is going to be radar vectors. Same more transition. Vias, there's going to be no via insert. All right, so let's go ahead and verify that we do not have What you be doing? You should be plan mode. Okay, that should have been planned mode. There you go. So there is nope, that's nav. That's R. Huh? Is this just me? Okay, so here is planned mode. And with planned mode, we have runway axis climb to 520, then claw, then Fenway, then buck. Okay, so let's go ahead and verify the charts for that. We will go here and Boston. We will do departure, and it is the SOX 7. We set the runway axis. Let's do the night charts. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna do a climb to runway axis to 520 to claw at or above 4,000 and then below 250 knots, then as depicted. So we have claw and there is a restriction at or above 4,000. That is good. So let's do the constraints. Constraints are also good. So while we're here, let's go ahead and do the ground charts. We are at stand Charlie 14 today, and Charlie 14. Basically, we're going to be pushing back in the alley, and for taxi, it's likely going to be Alpha Bravo Mike. No, Alpha rather. Okay, and Alpha Bravo Kilo Mike to runway 9er. Alpha Bravo Kilo Mike to runway 9er. And for parking gates, in case there is a ATC, we're here at Charlie 14. So we're basically going to be at spot Charlie set. We're going to be at spot Charlie 7 rather, and then we'll just do that. Okay, spot Charlie. There you go. All right. So that is good. So now we'll do our perf, and what we will do for perf, we're just going to be using the EFB. For that, we will sync the preliminary load sheet, and the weather is decent, 6 degrees Celsius. We're not going to be taking anti-ice today. We want force toga. We'll take off with air conditioning on. We're gonna sync the weather, and it's gonna be, yeah, I don't understand. We get, if anybody else does this with the Fenix block 2, it either gives me flaps 2 or flaps 3, which is I don't know. I think it's overkill. I think it is overkill, but let's go with it. So no, I'm going to go flaps 1. I'm going to go flaps 1. These V speeds are way too low and we have plenty of runway. Okay, config 1 plus F will calculate 133, 135 and 135, 1 down 0.6, and we will send it to the MCDU. So we can verify 133, 135, 135, 1 down 0.6 and 0.60. Alright, then we'll come to, we will come to what looks like secondary flight plan. We will copy the active, and upon reaching claw, we're gonna take a new destination, which is going to be El Boston. So what this means is, if we have a failure, we're gonna come back to Boston, and I believe Boston might be landing. Shoot, what runways we're gonna be landing? Well, if that's the case, we'll just come back and land on 04 right, okay? So we'll take the longest runway-ish, 04 right, based on the wind, no star. Alright, so that's good. Okay, so that's good there, what we've done there. And we will squawk 1200, so that is not a bad idea. And boarding is in progress. So
fast in traffic. There is a FedEx MD-11 at Spice setting up for the final part of J-Fund and runway 4 right, heading to CTAF.
all right, CTAF. There's the passengers we can see boarding. Those passengers. All right, so let's just do the oxygen test. There you go. We got two good tests. That is good. And
Boston traffic, yep, 2917, 15 mile line, right, Boston.
all right, so basically, really, we should be on CTAF. We should be 119.1 on the CTAF without any controllers. That's the new thing for VATSIM. So we're going to be going to 119.1 because there is no control on VATSIM right now. And let's go ahead and there you go. 19.1 is set, and initially we will set our altitude to 5,000, and let's go ahead and go to status. All right, boarding is underway, and ground control on for recording, and then let us go ahead and test engine fires. We've got one red indication, and we've got the ECAM APU fire. We've got the push indication red and the ECAM, and then engine number 2, push indication red, and then ECAM is good. All right, so that is okay, that is good. So we will go ahead, it's too bright over here, so let's go ahead and dim that. Let's go ahead and dim those, because flying at night is going to be really bright. And let's go ahead and get these slightly darker. And now let's go ahead and start the APU, because remember our departure time was 155. It is 154, and this should tell us our departure time as well up front. Boarding, we're less than 1 minute for time of departure. All right, APU is started. All right, so that's good there. That is good. Alright, so let's go ahead and do the brief. We've already done the taxi brief. You know, it's going to be a pushback into the alley Charlie 7. Then we'll take Alpha Bravo Kilo Mike holding point runway 9er. We are going to be on CETA frequency 119.1, and then upon departure we are going to be at 122.8 unless we get some controls. V speeds have been set, and in the event of this loading completed, okay, in the event of an emergency below 80 knots, we are going to reject, actually for any reasons, and above 80 knots we're only going to reject for takeoff config warning. as well as tire pressure issues, overheating brakes, and the like. But once we reach our V1, we are committed to taking off, and we have the box loaded with our secondary flight plan to come back over here for return on runway 04 right according to the winds. All right, any questions? No questions? All right, awesome. So let's go ahead and get the APU bleed on, get the external power, and looks like we have the load sheet. So let's go ahead and get the final load sheet, make sure that nothing changed. So we've got a +2, we are still 122.2 on the zero fuel weight, so nothing changed there, 122.2. So weight wise nothing changed, so all right, we're good to go. All right, so let's go ahead and do the before start checklist. All right, so with that being said, let's go ahead and close
Due
the
to icing
cabin,
conditions, please
and
stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
there you go. All right, so let's go ahead now and get on the checklist, and for the checklist, cockpit prep,
Hello,
before
Captain.
start
We are ready
checklist,
for
cockpit
pushback.
prep completed, barrel ref 3011 set, ACARS is initialized, parking brakes are set, fuel on board, we require 12,560, we have 12,540.
Departure checks completed.
And
Bypass pin inserted.
init B is loaded, flex stamp is 60 degrees, flex stamp is 60 degrees, that is loaded, and takeoff speed 135, and V1 is 133. And start clearance has been obtained, passenger signs on, and the beacon is on, just waiting for the tow to be connected for the push. We'll go ahead and get the transponder to on, and we'll go ahead and there you go, transponder is on, and it is 1:58, so we are 3 minutes late. 3 minutes late, no worries, we are still going to arrive on time. All right, let's get the block time going. Boston traffic, JetBlue 617 pushing back from Charlie 14 spot C7, Charlie 7, Boston traffic. All right, parking brake is okay, what do you want? Oh, they want me to tell them where to go. All right, so we are going to be going, I don't have a Charlie 7, facing south on taxiway. I do not want the taxiway. Currently I'm going to the taxiway. So facing south, I've got to get this right. Okay, if I don't get it right, we're going to be facing the wrong direction. All right, so here we are. If we face south, we're going to be facing that way, and we're going to runway 9er. No, we want to face north. There you go.
Release parking brakes, please.
All right, parking brake is
Commencing
released.
push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
All right, they want us to do the engine start after push is completed and brakes set. Make sure we don't have anybody behind us. That's good. And we can listen in the in the cabin. They should do their cabin announcements. Alright, let's go ahead and get one engine going. Alright, engine number one. There's really not that much ice. We're just going based on temperature. There's the cabin. This is how we listen to the cabin. You've got to get the PA. And if we go into the cabin, it'll be louder. Here they are. The visibility is eh. Did I pick the wrong way? I did pick the wrong way. Yeah, I'm facing north. I should have been facing south. Should have been facing south. Hello, Bokar. Hi. Bonsoir. No worries. We'll just circle around November, take Bravo. Alright, we'll just go right here on Bravo. Alright, starting engine number 2. Not sure why I didn't have the option to just be on Charlie 7 in the alley. Let's make sure that well, our load sheet hasn't changed because our V2 hasn't changed.
Please set parking brake.
Alright, parking brake is set. You may disconnect and pin on the left hand side. Alright, same speeds, down 0.1. Alright, while she's disconnecting, let's go and get flaps 1.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, let's prepare the after start checklist. They're still connected. There's some traffic around. And Here they go.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear. Right is clear.
I don't see you. There she is. There you go. Give her the blinking. Tell her we're ready. Awesome. All right. And after start checklist, ground equipment clear, and we'll go ahead and get anti-ice. So we'll do wing and engine anti-ice. And APU is off, yellow electric pump is off. Trims, we needed 0.1 down. There you go, 0.1 down is set. And takeoff config is checked. Come on here. All right, and cabin door armed, ECAM status check normal, checklist completed. All right, so one more thing real quick, we'll go back and make a quick change. Packs on anti-ice, both engine and wing anti-ice, and we'll calculate. It's gonna give us still the same, so we're good. All right, clear left, clear right, and parking brake. And as soon as I let go of the parking brake, if we're not on a hill, the aircraft will start moving on its own. And it seems like it is moving, but very slowly, so we're just gonna give a little bit of breakaway thrust just to get moving, and then we'll turn it to idle. Boston traffic, JetBlue 617, Airbus A320, taxi, runway 09er, Bravo, Kilo, and Mike, Boston traffic. All right. Now it's starting to rain or snow, whatever that is. Alright, let's go ahead and do the flight controls check when we are on a straight line. There you go, runway turn off lights came on. And we'll do terrain on the FO side. And flight controls check. Full left, full right, neutral, full up, full down, neutral, rudder, full left, full right, neutral. Flight controls check completed. Alright, we're just waiting for the cabin ready. And we're back on idle. Oh, we just received contact me. Sounds like from Boston ground. 1219er, and the cabin just called. Flat deck. All right, thanks. See you later. All right.
Apparently, I just sent him a contact me. Should be up in a moment. FedEx 441, are we going to end up nose to nose? Do I need to get off here at Alpha Foxtrot? 441 negative, sir. He's just right in front of you. He should be facing the opposite direction, sir. Okay, we've got the traffic. We'll hold short and not bump into the other airplanes.
And Boston ground, a very good evening. JetBlue 617 on Bravo, short of Charlie, looking to pick up clearance to JFK.
Trevor 617, Boston ground, hello, clearance on request, standby. Trevor 617, Boston ground, hello, I don't have a flight plan on file for you, can you refile please?
617, standby.
Spark 74, monitor tower now 128.8. Monitor 128.8, Spark 74.
And Boston ground, you should have that flight plan now for JetBlue 617.
Okay, JetBlue 617, thanks for that. Make a right on Charlie and hold short on Alpha.
Right on Charlie, short Alpha, JetBlue 617.
Boston ground, Southwest 2124 is joining November here, looking taxi terminal Charlie.
Southwest 2124, boss. Correction, 2124, boss ground, hello. You can taxi to the southwest ramp via November Alpha, cross runway 15 right.
November Alpha to the ramp, cross 15 right, Southwest 2124. I show us short of 22 right, can we cross that here?
Alright.
24, wow, okay, I didn't expect him to give it to you. That works for me. Cross from a 4 left at November, taxi ramp via Alpha, cross from 15 right.
Roger, crossing 22 right here.
Okay, we'll set the parking brake.
And then November Alpha to the ramp, cross 15 right, Southwest 2124.
Alright, our clearance should be coming to us any minute now. And let's go ahead and pick up the 80s via A-cars. Alright, there is our PDC A320 departing Boston, destination JFK, SOX 7, altitude 17,000, squawk 7305. So we are 7305. Oops. 7305 is set, and it looks like we were given
Southwest,
17,000 on the altitude, so we'll come back to init and we'll do 170 for 17,000. Go to flight plan.
Southwest 2124, A firm, sir. Clear cross, correction, cross from a 15 right, November.
Yeah, I hear 15 right, but I think I'm 15 left right here. Pretty clear across that too, just want to make sure.
Apologies, Southwest 2124, cross from a 15 left.
Thank you, 15 left, cross now, Southwest 2124, just want to make sure.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not used to the arrivals from all that way up in November.
So that's good there.
Yeah, it's a pretty wet runway, I think that's why we landed long.
Got it.
Just get the 80s. And we'll ask for taxi clearance information. Bravo. Okay, wind 060 at 11. Runway 04 at 6,000 feet. Rain, broken, overcast. Visibility is going to be very poor. Departing runway 09er. Okay.
November 617, that PDC was sent. Just let me know when you're ready for taxi.
617, we have Bravo and PDC is received and loaded. We're ready to taxi.
November 617, runway 9er, taxi via Alpha Kilo, and Mike cross runway 4 left.
Alpha Kilo for 09 at Mike cross runway 4 left, JetBlue 617. Okay, Alpha Kilo, what we briefed. Let's go. Okay, we are clear on the right and cleared on the left. Is this, yeah, rain is in the 80s. Just for some realism, let's go ahead and turn on our windshield wipers. And we got ways to go. Alpha Kilo, left on Kilo at Mike cross 4 left. All right, flight attendants, seats for departure, please.
Boston ground, Golf Lima Delta 1594 has PVC loaded and Bravo ready for push and taxi.
Echo, next one is Kilo.
Golf Lima Delta 1594, push to the ramps at your discretion, call me if taxi.
We'll call you ready to taxi. Golf Lima Delta 1594.
Trip 617, monitor tower now 128.8.
128.8, JetBlue 670. Okay, monitor tower now 128.8. Here's Kilo in front of us, and we got some binding issues with some of our keys. It says flap disagree. That is normal. Takeoff config. Oh, the heck. Okay, there you go. Alright, we are clear on left and right. Alright, let's go ahead and do the takeoff config. Normal. Alright, we go to Kilo. We're clear to cross 4 left. Clear and clear. Strobe coming on for extra visibility. And Mike is coming up on the right. There you go. And we are on 128.8. And we're just supposed to monitor. We shouldn't contact them. They will contact us. Here we are, holding short of 27. Let's go ahead and get our checklist going. Alright, and before takeoff checklist, flight controls have been checked. TCAS TARA, and we have 7305 in the box. Departure briefing confirmed. Takeoff data and FMA have been set, briefed, and checked and cross-checked. ECAM memo is takeoff no blue, and checklist to the line completed. We're only supposed to monitor tower, so we'll give him a minute. If he doesn't contact us, we will reach out for departure. Shall we contact him right now?
Canada 227 Boston Tower, hello, established ILS 4 right.
Canada 227 Boston Tower, runway 4 right, clear land, following Airbus A320, just on the rollout.
Runway 4 right, clear to land, Air Canada 227.
And Boston Tower, JetBlue 617, holding short of runway 9er on Mike.
JetBlue 617 Boston Tower, runway 9er cleared for takeoff.
Runway 9 clear takeoff, JetBlue 617. There you are. We're cleared, so let's go ahead and going because an Air Canada has been cleared to land, so we got to go. Alright, entering the runway, takeoff runway 09er, strobes on and packs are on. Checklist completed. Set the chrono. Clear left, clear on the approach, right. Let's try a rolling takeoff on this. Thrust stabilized. Unflex 60 SRS runway auto thrust blue. Neutral by 100.
Traffic, American Air Trio 1000 descending on the
V1
right top work.
and rotate.
Tower, clear, for right, rotate. Ruse 6, road correction, Ruse
Right.
06. Contact ground 12.9.
We have now
What's ground 1.9? Thanks much. JetBlue 617, change to advisory is approved.
change over to advisory, JetBlue 617. Thanks for the services. Alright, changes to advisory approved. We are on our own. Aviate, navigate, communicate. So, let's aviate first. Alright, level climb. Thrust climb. And visibility is poor. Here is S speed for the flaps retraction. Flaps up. And now we can go to advisory at 122.8. Alright, here we go. And our altitude constraint is right here, claw 4,250 and below. It looks like we have it made. And let's go ahead and climb to 17,000. Boston traffic, JetBlue 617 climbing to 4,000 feet for 17,000 Boston traffic. Right, I believe we are good on that checklist. After takeoff checklist, landing gear up, ECAM is checked on the ECAM. We are good, and on the barrel ref we are going to maintain 3001 because we are not above flight level 180. So barrel ref is gonna stay the same. We are. And can lose the terrain on ND. That way we can get the weather. So we can lose the taxi light as well as the runway turn off lights. Alright, 9,000 feet. Feels good on the flight dynamics and all. Landing lights off, passing 10,000. And we can free the cabin by giving them a ding, so the flight attendants can move about in the cabin. Boston traffic, JetBlue 617 climbing to 10,000 feet for 17,000 overhead boosting. Boston traffic. Okay, we are inbound jet setter. Inbound jet setter. And we had a good takeoff, and so far it's good. We have roughly 211 miles to go. Remember, we have in the box, we have programmed the return to Boston, and we can turn off the ice protection system. We're going to hand fly today. We are going to hand fly. Check out this new SDS sights stick dampening system. All we're doing is just following the flight director cues. We cannot see anything on the outside, so we're going to rely on the flight director. Alright, here we go. Flight director is telling us to turn. There we go. Give it a little bit turn and maintain it in the middle. Here we are at 16,000. So we will be reaching our 1,000 to go. There you go. Speed, alt star. And let's go ahead and command descend, or arrest the climb rate rather. So there you are at 17,000. We have a headwind right now of 52 knots. Alt cruise. Here we are at cruise, and we can turn off the seatbelt sign. And just so we can move around, we are going to set autopilot to AP1. Alright, so with that being said, we go to our arrival charts, and we're going to be having a couple of things to program. So for the arrival, we will have some restriction at Calverton and at Grover. So Calverton, we would expect 250 knots, 12,000. Grover, 9,000. Okay. So we will go ahead and put that in the box. So there's Calverton. Come out here. We will put in 250 on the speed and 12,000 for the altitude constraint. We will insert. Right, and then we go to Rober. At Rober, 9,000. I'm gonna program it hard. 9,000 on the altitude constraint and insert. We're good to go. All right. Now, may sound like we have 80s on 128725. So we will come out here and we will put it on COM2, which is gonna be 128, I believe, 0.725. Okay. There it goes. 128.725. And we program it. Now, as soon as we're within reach, we should get the 80s. As soon as we are within reach of New York. Right now, we are 181 nautical miles. If anything, we can come back here. We can do Atsu, AOC menu, weather, request, put in JFK, we want the METAR, and send. So we'll wait a minute until we get that here. So looking on the ND, we are 12 miles from Buzzard. 9,720 pounds. So we could come out here and go back to our operational flat plan. Buzzard, that's where we're approaching. We should have 9,700 pounds and we should reach there at 13 minutes. 9,000, just about 700 in 9 miles, and we have done 11 minutes. Slightly consuming, slightly. Right. The weather data. Alright, New York JFK. 0151 Zulu. Winds coming out of the east at 8 knots. 6 statute mile visibility. Rain, broken rain and baby rain. Broken clouds at 600 feet. Overcast at 1,300. Temperature 10. Yep. And altimeter 2979er. So we will come out here and we will just put in 2979er for New York. There you go. We are 2979er. So we will come here and we will do perf, next phase, 29er.79er, and the temperature was 10, and we have 070 at 8. Right, and it's going to be 212 for the barrel. That's going to give us a VAP of 133, very close to the velocity lowest selectable speed of 128. That's when we get speed. All right, So with that done, secondary flight plan, we will delete the secondary and we will copy the active. Yeah. So that is done. And the reason you're hearing that noise because we changed the altimeter. Now we are slightly lower because of the altimeter. There's a couple ways to do it. We can command the climb up about 100 or so until we reach back our 17,000. There you go. Alright, so I believe if we get New York, it's going to be 128.12. So we will dial 128.12 for New York approach. There you go. Oops. There you go, 128.125 for New York approach. Alright, what do we have for checklist? It's going to be the approach checklist. We can go ahead and do the approach checklist now. ECAM status is checked, normal, and approach type is going to be ILS runway 04 right with the minima of 212. So we will be holding for the approach phase. Barrel ref is 29.79. And where do we go today? It's ILS 4 right. Nothing special. It's gonna be a 3-degree slope from EB, and we've already gotten the minimums. So 212. In case of missed approach, we'll climb to 800 feet, then right turn while climbing to 4,000 feet on a heading of 099er, and doing 44 radial to Deer Park VOR and do the hold. Yep, New York approach is at 128.125. Kennedy Tower will be at 119.1 and ground 0.9er. Right, so that is good to go. So today, where shall we go? Where does JetBlue tell us to go today? JetBlue today wants us to land, or rather not land, take. We're going to be Terminal 5. Alright, Terminal 5, here we are. And we are landing. Alright. So what we'll do, we'll plan on exiting via Foxtrot. And we will be taking Foxtrot Alpha to the gate. And today we are going to gate number 17. Okay, let's take gate number 17 today. Terminal 5, gate 17. We are going to be overhead Seymour in about 4 nautical miles. And this is our half point distance equal time point. I guess there was a way that said you can calculate equal time point. Yep, equi time point. So let's say from here we wanted to do an equal time point to Okay, let's see. I don't know how to do this, but if I wanted to, let's make this KJFK, and then our equal time point to going to Dulles. Okay, there you go. So now the equal time point has probably moved, or it says no ETP. No ETP. If I return to Boston, what does it give us? Why no ETP? Currently, if we do JFK, we've got an ETP. And I guess from here, if we were to have a different airport, say we wanted to have KFRG, whatever KFRG is, so we would just put in KFRG. Change. Okay, have to study up on this. JFK, return our equal time point, which we have just reached. And it's about also our top of descent as well. Also, if you look at the stream, because we are at our equal time point at the half point, you can also see the progress bar telling us that our estimated arrival time is going to be at about 2:05 Zulu. And I believe if we go here, did we say 2:05 Zulu? My eye is not good. 2:55 Zulu, okay, and this thing tells us 3:08 Zulu. So yeah, we'll begin our descent here shortly. Right, and I believe we are flying with failures activated, but not sure if we're gonna get failures. Remember to tell GSX to put us at gate 1717. And upon vacating, set 4 right, so we're gonna come over the water. Yeah, we'll vacate Foxtrot. That is sensible enough. If we vacate Foxtrot, I mean we have about 2,560 meters of runway. It's raining, so let's calculate. So JFK, let's take the METAR. This is the same METAR. We'll apply the METAR. I would say the runway is wet, so we're going to give it a 4. We're going to give it a 4 for the condition. All right. And our weight at that time, we will be having estimated fuel on board of 7.6. So we're basically going to lose about 700, I believe, kilograms. So it's going to be 129.1. No, 129.9 rather, 129.9. on the landing weight. So 129.9. So that is that. And what does it give us here? Landing distance available 8,400 feet. Landing distance required 6,486 times a factor of 1.5. We'll need about 7,461. Okay. However, if we go this way, we're going to miss our exit. So if we go that 7,000, because all of this is 8,400. 7,000 will be around here. So we will do reverse max and probably auto brake medium. So let's see which one shall we favor. Oh. Alright, ice detected. Clear master caution. Wing and engine anti-ice coming on. And here we are on the descent as well. There you go. Initiated the descent. Alright. And if we go reverse max, that's not gonna do a lot. And then medium auto brake because it's wet, so we're gonna go medium auto brake and reverse max. So now we should make foxtrot as long as we don't float. We should make foxtrot. And it says more drag required because we waited a little longer to start our descent. Ladies and gentlemen, your captain speaking. As you've noticed, we have begun our descent into New York JFK. Winds are coming out of the east. Temperature is 9 degrees. We'll have some rains, but we don't expect any turbulence on the way down. We should be on the ground shortly in about half an hour. Thank you for choosing JetBlue Airways. Alright, auto brake medium set. Alright, we will continue our checklist, which was at barrel ref 2979 set. So I'll make sure we do not have any apparently we have November. And this was at 0051 Zulu, so not sure if they're still there. November, and they're giving 4 rights. Okay. Alright. So as you can see, we are at Calverton. So now we'll just do 9,000. Know if we have a controller on VATSIM or not. Doesn't sound like it because they would have contacted me. Yeah, we don't have anybody. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617 overhead Calverton at 11,500, expecting ILS runway 4 right, Kennedy traffic. Alright, so here comes Rober and we will just vector ourselves. All right, we got the message from ops. They probably want an ADC for 3 minutes. Yep, send an ADC for 3 minutes. Okay. And arrival messages. If we were to have a next flight number, we will put it in here, but we're not gonna do this. We're going to just skip it. Flight attendants prepare cabin for landing. Alright, landing lights on. Approaching 10,000. Alright, we can turn off anti-ice. There you go. Here we are in the soup. Right, so after rover, pretty much for the rest of the this segment, we will be receiving self vectors. Go ahead and put back our constraints. Okay, LS on both sides on. Looks like we are, well, we're still within 52 nautical miles. I believe GSX is only active at 30 nautical miles. We tell them that we need gate 17 on terminal 5. Yep. Right, descend and maintain 5,000. JetBlue 617. All right, 5,000. JetBlue 617. Shallow descent for that 5,000. Alright, we've requested our gate. Alright, turn left heading 230, JetBlue 617. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617 on an extended downwind at 7,000, expecting ILS 4 right, Kennedy traffic. We will need 119.1. Alright, we can expedite that descent rate and get the speed down to 230 knots. Essentially, we are over water. Alright, 230 knots set. And we can also activate the approach phase. Approach phase activated. Center maintain 3,000 feet, JetBlue 617, 3,000 feet. Steel in the soup. 30 miles out. Technically, I'm less than 30 miles out. Alt star. Turn right heading 260, JetBlue 617. Okay, 260 set. Here we will see that we have, look, I do not see any traffic, so we are good. Alright, JetBlue 617, reduce speed to 210 knots. Roger, reducing speed to 210 knots, JetBlue 617. JetBlue 617, turn right 360 to intercept the localizer for ILS 04 right. Roger, 360 to intercept the localizer, JetBlue 617. Right. Let's see if I can truly be an ATC provider. At this time, let's go to CTAF frequency. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617, 15 miles from ZTAL at 3000. Expecting ILS for right, Kennedy traffic. Okay, we'll see if I can be a good controller. It's been identified at IJFK 109.5. And the missed approach altitude will be 4,000. That we can set. So the approach checklist is completed. Next is the landing checklist. To see if our touch and goes have taught us anything. Alright, let's go ahead and arm the approach. There you are. Approach is armed. Cat 3 single. AP2 coming on. Speed 180 and flaps 1. Speed check, flaps 1. Loc star, so localizer captured. Kennedy traffic, jet 2617 on the localizer for ILS 4 right, Kennedy traffic. Hey, I can make a good controller. Gave me vectors. I intercepted the localizer. I'm on center line. I can try to apply and be a controller.
$2,500.
Alright, 2,500. We are on the loc. Hey, jet 2617, you are cleared to land number 1, runway 04 right. Roger, clear to land number 1, 04 right. So here we go. All the lights are on. $2,000. Gear down. Flaps 2. Arm the spoiler. Okay, I guess we got the cabin ready. Ooh, not cool. We have got a tailwind. I could circle around. We have got a tailwind now. The airport changed directions. Okay. Flaps 3. Ooh. What's up with that? Yuck. Yeah, we've got a tailwind. And flaps full. 1,000 stable. Landing checklist. Alright. That tailwind now is subsiding. We're good to go. Autopilot off. And bird on. Alright. Have I learned anything on landing a Fenix V2B2?
500.
High and correcting. Over the water, so don't sink.
100 above. $200. Minimum.
Landing, fully visual.
Light slow. Light slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard. 10.
Come on.
5.
It's gonna be firm. Yep. We didn't float it, and we said maximum reverse. And I believe this is our exit. Foxtrot. Yep. turned it right, and this is our exit. We didn't float it, so that's a good start. And clean up. And we have done 50 minutes. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617 vacated full right off of Foxtrot, taxiing to the terminal via Foxtrot Alpha. JetBlue 617 for Kennedy traffic. I guess I should not be able to say Kennedy traffic. I'm on CTAF. Alright, landing lights off, and that off. Alright, and let's go ahead and get the APU to on. We landed with 6,700 pounds of fuel. Okay, clear to cross runway 4 left, JetBlue 617. Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617, crossing 4 left at Foxtrot, Kennedy traffic. And Kennedy traffic, JetBlue 617, cleared of runways, taxiing to the terminal via Alpha, Kennedy traffic, last call. Alright, if we go to the checklist after landing checklist, exterior lights are set, flaps 0, ground spoiler disarmed, APU started, weather radar is off, and TCAS is standby, and yellow electric pump on. Not sure what kind of ops that is, but I'm gonna elect to leave it on. And we are going to gate 17. The brakes are cold for my, I don't know, 90 degrees Celsius, and we just put medium auto brake. I don't know. Alright, gate 17 is our gate. Alright, I can't read. I think that's 19. 20, oh, 17 is on that side then. Yes, 17 is over there. Flight attendants, disarm doors and cross-check. And arrival time, let's check it. Are we on time? Arrival time was scheduled for 3:05 and we're going to be at 3:15, so 10 minutes late. There's 18 and taxi lights off, or we blind them, and here we are. Too far. Alright, We'll take it. Here we go. Parking brake is set. Verified APU is on the bus. Stop engine number 1. Alright. And stop engine number 2. And there you are. 2 good engines, or 2 engines stopped rather. Let's put the APU on the bus, or the ground power rather. And our block time is 1 hour and 17 minutes. And that should start the deboarding process. Here we are. And we arrive with 6,560 kilos of fuel. I mean pounds. We were to arrive with 6,685. Not bad. All right. GSX is onboarding the passengers. There you go. So, ladies and gents, that would be it for today. Just a chill stream. Alright, arrival message, actual arrival time 3:16 and 28. We will take it.
Hello, thank you.
I don't know why it doesn't open the doors on arrival. It wants me to open the cargo doors. No worries, we will open the doors for you. That should have been automatic. There you go. And there's a chock set.
Thank you, good night.
Assume that chocks are set. Yes, chocks and cones are set, so parking brake off. And how are the brake temps? 160, 135, 120. Not bad. And engine EGT 259 and decreasing. Alright everyone, with that, thank you for watching. We will see you on the next stream. Bye bye. Ciao.